What's going on, everyone, and welcome back. We're jumping back into the Crimson Desert Let's Play. As you can see, I changed our armor to the Fallen Kingdom armor. I recently upgraded it between Let's Plays. It has a little bit more armor bonuses, and the helmet gives a boost to the turning slash that we have that like ability where we do the double slash. So it's definitely putting out a lot more damage with the additional armor bonus that we had compared to the Reed Devil set. Plus, I just kind of wanted to change up the aesthetics a little bit. I think it's a more like knight armor, kind of like knight / warrior armor that I really like on Kliff. So we're going to wear this set moving forward until we find a better set. And yeah, so today we are jumping into
Is
the
this how you'll
quest,
spend all day?
the missing forbidden book. It popped up, and we never completed it when we were at the Institute. I'm curious, you know, where this quest takes us, and I said I wanted to do some side quests to clean up before we go to Chapter 7. So we're gonna see what this quest is about.
Stare at someone else.
All right. It says we need to talk to the Institute steward. They should be, I think, over here in the library, but let's double check. Maybe, yeah, maybe we go through the doors, see if they're in this area. Yeah, it popped up over here. Let's see if we talk to someone here. Yes.
With barely a moment to rest, how are we to find the culprit?
Is something the matter?
Oh, Greymane. Your timing is most fitting. A forbidden volume from the Grand Library has been stolen. Can you track down the one responsible?
Do you have any suspects?
It's only just come to light, and we've no idea where to begin. Any thoughts on where
So
to
it's a
start?
mystery.
I'd say you should speak with Amaris first.
Ah, yes! The library's overseer will know something of this.
That rogue will be finished when we catch them.
Such prose must never be brought to light. We're counting on you.
So it's a thief and mystery. This will be an interesting quest. It's a little bit different than what we've done. We got a book that I want to read. Raphael, the finance manager. There's a couple scratched out. Is it Grunil, the ancient civilization researcher? Okay, so we have Raphael and Grunil. Anselmo, the guard captain. And then Tarho, the dispatch alchemist. Javier, the assistant librarian. And that's it. So it looks like 4 or 5 potential suspects.
I tip my cap to you.
Let's go this way. The first person is over here. Looks like they're underground, so we'll jump down here.
Well met.
Amaris.
Greymane? I was told you'd be coming. Let me tell you who I've got my suspicions about. The Forbidden Tome was written in a tongue long forgotten. So my first thought is Grunil, the scholar of ancient civilizations. Naturally, you should speak with both the library assistant and the captain of the guard. Also investigate Raphael, the treasurer, and Tahoe, the visiting alchemist. We're relying on you.
Okay.
Greetings and all that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5, and it's the people that we read about in the book. There's quite a few people to investigate, and we'll have to see who we think might be the culprit. I always feel like the obvious choice that they try to tell us, like the ancient civilization, I think it was Grunhill or Grunil, being the lead suspect. I always feel like that's not the case when we do quests like this, because it's meant to like tell us to go a certain way, but it's always the least obvious choice.
Our research funds are nearly depleted.
Greymane, good to see you. What's your business in Scholastone?
I'm helping out in the search for the Forbidden Book.
Yes, I'd heard, but that's outside my responsibilities. The only book you'll ever see me with is a ledger, given my work in the Treasury. I often visit the Grand Library, but I wasn't there the day it disappeared. I was occupied with meetings involving noble guests, and I can prove it.
I suspect Grunil might have some knowledge of the book.
Of all, he's likely the most intrigued by it.
What's interesting is Raphael mentioned like struggles with the Institute finances. So I'm wondering if the book is very valuable.
Good day to you.
Every remedy has its own level of potency.
So my thought is, you know, right now, potentially, but, you know, they could put dialogue in this quest to make it where that's not the case. All right, Grunel is over here.
Oh, I'd spend every moment of my work and nothing beyond it.
You are...
I am indeed. Is this about the stolen tome? You can't accuse someone simply because you've studied the matter. Tahoe and I spent the whole day sealed away in the lab.
I'm speaking to all involved, that's all there is to it. Do you speak ancient tongues?
With my work in ancient civilizations, it would be strange if I didn't. But that has no bearing on the matter. If anyone should be questioned, it's the guards. Anselmo enters and leaves as he pleases, without recording his visits. Go put your questions to him.
Yeah, this seems like Grunel seems too much of an obvious choice to me. The treasurer seems suspicious.
To brew a potion that drags one back from death's edge.
But once we get all the information, we'll see. Well, the next person's over here.
Is this how you'll spend all day?
Anselmo,
Yes?
I'm here about the stolen book. Did you review the entry logs for that day?
Of course I did. The Grand Library sees so many visitors coming and going. It's near impossible to pin down anything conclusive. But if you insist, I can tell you that on that day, Grunil came by, together with Tahoe. Javier was there as well. And if you suspect me, you're wasting your time.
Anselmo?
Us guards maintain our own records too.
Didn't really give much information, but deflected a lot. All right, let's go to Tarho.
The form may alter, but the essence persists. The very core of alchemy. Can I help you? I'm not from here, so I may not be of much use.
Our book's gone missing. Do you know anything?
Yes, I've heard talk of a significant book being lost.
That was the day I was working in the lab with Grunil.
We needed a particular book, so I stepped out to fetch it. Even then, he was with me.
And nothing else struck you as odd?
Oh, all I recall is the librarian asking us to close the door, along with a touch of grumbling here and there.
Yeah, Tarho and Grunil seem to be covered. They were doing research. Last person is Javier. Let's see if there's any additional insights we can get from Javier.
Imagine learning the constellations just by wearing a helmet.
I
am not sure I can be of service. I am not sure I can be of service.
Bloody room!
It's an endless task arranging these books.
Pardon me. Can you tell me anything about the recent book theft?
Yes, I've heard all manner of talk about it. I take it you're the one looking into it. I'm only the assistant librarian, so I doubt I'll be much help. I'm here at the Grand Library every day as part of my duties. But such a book would be useless to anyone who'd have taken it. Penned in ancient nonsense, and most of us had no idea it existed until now. Even if someone did take the tome with intent to sell it, who would buy such a thing? My guess is an outsider sought out that book as their target.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Do you need help?
My initial thought is everyone's saying Grunil and Tarho because they did studies and they know ancient language, but they have no reason to steal the book in my mind because they could just reuse it every time for studying. They work here, right? They study here and they have access to the library and have access to the books. So why would they keep it afterwards? And then the only other person that seemed suspicious was the treasurer, I think it was Raphael, who was saying that there was some money issues. And then we completed the quests here, you know, in previous Let's Plays, and someone was stealing the Abyss artifact above the spire. So, you know, we're fighting other people that are using the Abyss to destroy the world, and my initial, you know, thoughts are potentially that
Speak up.
they need the book to do something, you know, to further those goals. So my initial thought is the treasurer. It just seems like there was some money situation involved, but let's see with the dialogue here where things go.
Ah, Greymane, I've been awaiting your return. Amaris says you've been speaking with the library staff. My urgent work is done. So tell me what you've learned. Share your findings with me. Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say?
Okay, so we have dialogue options. I want to say the noble.
His claim is that he knew nothing of it. Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
I want to say it's X.
Yes, his work with Tahoe and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing.
He briefly stopped by the library. While researching with Grunhill. Yeah, he was with Grunhill.
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian who joined us recently. Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you?
He said he claimed he couldn't possibly have stolen it since he didn't even know the forbidden book existed, let alone understand the ancient language. I think that was the right dialogue choice.
You've handled this well. Let's go over this with care. I can't absolve any of them just yet. Perhaps they worked with an accomplice, or altered the evidence. Yet one thing continues to trouble me. Someone's account included details of the book never shared openly. Detain that person immediately.
Bring in the culprit. It's giving us a specific location. I still think it's the treasurer. I think it was Raphael. Let's see if we're right. I think they are outside. Maybe they're up here. No, it says they're on the ground floor. Okay, so they're outside the building.
Oh, my back.
Are you ready?
Let's get on with it.
Someone's nosing about. Just take the book and leave.
Who are you?
You won't get away with this.
Very well. Move! Ah!
Oh, interesting. I was wrong.
I believed that would actually work.
I beg you, mercy, please.
Bloody hell!
Tie up. So, I was wrong. It was not Raphael, who was the treasurer, it was the guard, Javier. That was my second choice, I think, but like there just wasn't much on him. But I think they made that on purpose. But hey, interesting outcome.
Oh, Greymane. That was swift work. So this is the scoundrel. I hear he all but confessed himself. I'm ashamed I failed to see such a fool. We have you and your wit to thank, Greymane. I'm truly thankful. It's my duty to deal with him now. I'll personally see him delivered to where he belongs. Here's a token of the Institute's thanks.
All right, well, we completed that quest. I don't think there's anything else over here. There's just this like quest for Calfade to do some like materials over here. I can do that later. But yeah, that was an interesting little mystery quest. Did I pick the right culprit at the end of the day? No, I thought it was the treasurer. I thought it was I think Raphael was the treasurer's name. But it ended up being Javier, the guard. And you know, they didn't have any records at the library, so they were kind of standoffish as well. So yeah, I think that would have been a good second choice. I knew Tarho and Grunil were not the culprits. Everyone was like pointing towards them in the quest, but it felt too obvious. That was a cool little mystery quest. Let me know how you found this quest and who you ended up picking in the comments, because I thought it was a pretty interesting quest compared to some of the other quests that we've done so far in the game. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end it for this Let's Play, because we just completed this quest. Let me know how you found this quest and how you're enjoying Crimson Desert in the comments below as well. And if you liked this video or you're enjoying the Crimson Desert Let's Play series, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video, as it helps support the channel as we continue to grow. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to catching you in the next one.
Catch me if I fall.